My life has been made up of a series of accidents, mostly of a favorable nature. I am perpetually in a series of unexpected fixes, not at all sure how I shall come out, or always clear how I ought to come out. James A. Garfield.
Years before. Within this mausoleum seated him, loftiest temples. His mother Eliza was convinced that her son was destined for some greatness. She became the first mother in America to see her son inaugurated president. She also outlived him by 7 years. Siblings were left to work their little farm by themselves. Her entire life savings of $17, she bought him a year of study. Something about the school, its 250 students and diversity of courses, caught the 17-year-old to his mother. Operated Western Reserve eclectic, his fellow disciples, and a broader scope of studies, between classes and homework, while taking odd jobs to pay room and board to him at the time. He met his future wife Institute in the more apparent abolitionist atmosphere of the East at Williams College. He stepped onto the Williams campus at the age of 23, wearing the coarse threads of frontier life, alone, socially out of step, and fearful of the competition. In those years before the Civil War, a Unionist. But within a year, he was chosen to replace the president of the Institute, and after married Lucretia. His Eastern influence and invigorated teaching. As a husband, he was letting his marriage to Lucretia unravel. He boldly confessed to her that he believed their union was a mistake. Lucretia calculated that they had only spent 20 weeks together through the first 4 years of their marriage, and she would later in life refer to that period as the dark years. Still, Garfield's intellect and faith buoyed his reputation, and it led him into a high-profile debate staged on the reserve. He was asked to challenge, and threw his entire scholastic experience into the fray. It was 7 days, though he admitted he was not prepared for fatherhood. Civil War. Garfield found himself impatiently waiting for Providence to show him what grand position he should play in this momentous Lucretia experienced the honeymoon they never had. Their love finally came to fruition, and neither could have been any happier. Lincoln personally asked him to resign his commission and continue working to make the nation's budget effective and fiscally sound. Squarely, farm in Menor, Ohio, for his family of 4 boys and 1 girl. Their father was at peace, away from public demands. Garfield's approval with the public led to his election to the Senate. He attended the 8th nominee, which won not his immediate target, and it came unexpectedly. Came by as part of the spoils system of national elections. Every day, job seekers lined up along the White House walls and corridors, demanding employment in the government, whether qualified or not. Everyone and his 2 oldest boys were on their way to the Jersey Shore to join Lucretia for a summer vacation. As Garfield and his chief of staff entered the Baltimore and Potomac Railroad station, and unbalanced and desperate to tow, Garfield told the doctor attending him on the floor of the train station that he was a dead man in a futile attempt to find the bullet lodged in his back. President of the United States. The public idolized him for his bootstrap success story, but Garfield contemplated other facets of his life. Only his diary knew the secret desire of his heart.
I lament that so much of my present life must be given up to the great questions of office and the endless wants of a great grasping crowd. When the day is done, it is every year more sweet to lose myself in the sweet circle which is gathered round my hearthstone. The triumph of love could not be more complete.